All right, so today we have Liv here. She's a second baseman on the women's softball team. She recently has had a UCL injury bit, so we tape her up for some extra support. So we're going to do that today. So Liv, I have permission to help you with that.
Yep.
Okay, so first thing that we're going to do, we're going to look at the arms, and we'll look for any decap BTLS. So it's this arm is the injured one. So look for any decap BTS, any deformities, contusions, abrasions, burns, tenderness, lacerations, or swelling. I'm not seeing any. I have permission to use my hands, right? Okay, so I'm going to feel for any additional heat. I'm not feeling any big heat differences at all. I'm not seeing any additional redness. Pain-wise, it's a little bit irritated when you're playing and altered function. Not really altered, but we just like to get that support, right?
Yeah.
All right, perfect. And then I'm just going to check our PMS as well. Okay, so once cat refills the same, 3 seconds, you can wiggle the fingers, yep. And you feel that?
Yep.
You feel that. Okay, perfect. So I think we're good to tape. You've been taped before, so we know you're not allergic to the spray or adhesive, so that's good. And then, yeah, so we're good to go. So I'm just going to spray the elbow area and the arm area here. Nice and sprayed. Okay, so I'm going to get you in that position. Just going to roll this up. So Liv already knows what she's doing, but I'm getting her to flex that bicep. And we're going to be doing the figure 8 because she doesn't find enough support with the fanning, so we're going to be using the non-tear figure 8. So we're going to start proximal to that bicep because that bicep will help hold it. She's flexing her bicep while I do this. And then we're going to find that UCL by finding that medial epicondyle, and then also it would be following along to that subline tubercle, so I get her to come out. Making sure she's in that supinated position. And then coming down and around that UCL, not going into the cubital fossa. Flexing that fist, make a tight fist. Looking for those flexors ending. That's where we're going to do our other anchor on the lower end. Coming around. And then bring it back up again. Nice and tight. Coming again along that UCL. And then back up to the top. Flexing that bicep. There you go. Liv does just like the one wrap support. If she does want a little more, we can add a second. Do you want a second layer? You're okay? All right, so we're going to cut this. Okay, so just going to do a nice little valgus test just to make sure she feels a bit more supported. So stressing that ligament. Does that feel supported?
Yes, good.
Good. So unlock it as well. Same thing. She does have looser elbow ligaments here. She does get a little bit more movement there, but it is equal bilaterally, so we're okay. Okay, and just let me check your PMS. 1, 2, 3, the same again. Wiggle fingers. Yep. You can feel this.
Yep.
Okay, good. So we're going to do our return to play just to make sure everything's looking good, feels good. So first thing we're going to get you to do, extend and flex the elbows. Good. Then we're going to get you to do the rotations. Yep. A little bit faster. Okay. And your second base, right?
Yep.
Yep. So we're going to do like a throwing motion. And how does that feel with the tape?
Good.
Good. Okay. Maybe do a bit of batting because we also get that valgus force with batting.
Good.
Feels good?
Yep.
All right. Next thing we're going to do, I want you to hold your arm out. We're going to do our bounces. So we'll start with this one, just like show you. So I'm going to hit you like this. I want you to resist. Okay?
Okay.
So I'm going to do it on this side. Okay. How does that feel?
Good.
Okay, so now we are also going to do a plank. So get you down on the ground. Okay, and I'm going to want you to do some shoulder taps. See how that feels? That feels all right?
Yep.
Okay, now we're going to do more perturbation. I'm going to try to push you over. I want you to just resist, okay? Even get in on that UCL a little bit. Good. You can stand up. Everything's good so far?
Yep.
Okay, so in the clinic, we're going to do a bit of a hacky sack throw just so that we can see how the arm is reacting to that. Okay, and she's just catching and throwing. How's that feel so far?
Good.
So if I throw it up high,
Yep.
Good. All right. So Liv is now going to go change into her baseball stuff.
Baseball stuff.
She does wear sleeves, so we don't have to worry about closing or anything like that. So she's covered up. We're going to grab her teammate Johnny, and we're going to get a baseball. And so she's going to throw the ball with Johnny for a bit, just starting off with that. Doing a full speed, full range of motion throw here. Okay. I'm also going to get her just to run some routes. So I'm gonna throw the ball. She's gonna pick it up and then throw it.
I'm kind of going out of frame.
That's okay. Throwing that ball, throwing it. How's that feel, Liv? Good? Okay, so the last thing we're going to do, we just want to get that mechanism injury. So I remember when it happened, you slid, and it happened when you slid. So we'll start on the wall. I just want you to fall into that wall. Repeat that mechanism, no problem? Yep. Okay, and then we'll move to the floor, get a little more force. So on your knees, falling onto your hands. How's that feel? Good. And then you can even try it one-handed on the one arm and see how that is.
Oh, that's strong.
That's okay. Feels all right?
Yeah.
All right, Liv, if you got any more problems, let me know, okay?
Yeah.